We're live. Today, I have a very special guest, Irina, who hails from Russia, lives in Mauritius, and has joined Real Meal Revolution. In fact, been with Real Meal Revolution for almost 5 years, and has had a journey in health over that period, and I think long before she joined us. Recently, Irina took the Eating Psychology Online Transformation Program pilot, and she's here today to talk to us about her experience. Irina, you legend, hello.
Hello, Jonah. Hello, everybody.
It's
Thank you
great to
so
have
much
you.
for having me live in your studio.
Yeah, pleasure. It's great to have you. Thank you for coming. So, I want to we get into the nitty gritty of your experience with Real Meal, but I want you to take us back to before you joined, and maybe you could take us back to even before you joined a Real Meal. But I want to hear a little bit about the journey you've had with your health, and the emotional relationship that you've had with food and yourself in that time.
So, before knowing anything about ketogenic diet, we have been scared of fats and we have been eating low fat diet and eating one egg in a week. And I was so much traumatized of measuring and uh, counting calories that the moment in 2013 I find out about ketogenic diet from one South African doctor who came to Mauritius and give here a workshop on ketogenic diet. Since I knew ketogenic diet, I jump into it straight away. And I jump into it not because I wanted to do for myself, but because I'm owner of Trimet Slimming Center here in Mauritius. And my idea was, oh, I can learn something new. So I can guide my clients, I can help my people to lose weight more faster. So when I gone to this conference and I discovered about ketogenic diet, I started to follow it myself. First of all, I always try everything on myself. If I am alive, then I'm advising other people. So when I started keto diet in that moment, I cured gastroesophageal disease, GERD. I cured it completely. And I was like on antibiotics before that, and God knows how many kind of treatment I done, like gastroscopy and all horrible kind of treatments. And all of a sudden, in 3 weeks, I already cure myself just by changing my food. And it was like completely against everything I knew. Instead of I was doing low fat, now I had to do not be afraid of saturated fats. So I was doing that with pleasure. And together when I cured my gastroesophageal disease, I also was losing weight. And then I was like, wow, that is something I can advise people. Really, it helps. But I was just a bit scared how to advise because a part of my own experience with that and a part of some, things which we could find in YouTube in that time in 2013, I did not had much like information about
Yeah.
ketogenic diet. And I was keep on doing, and the moment I was trying to go back from keto diet, all my symptoms of
Really.
gastroesophageal disease returned back. So I understood that it should be lifestyle, that is not supposed to be as a diet. And I
Mm.
started to advise people. In 2016 I found Real Meal Revolution and I joined you, and I got all your information about diet, your list, your all uh, information, scientific and medical information on keto diet. I already got it from you. And exciting, I started to practice. I was training people, advising people. I saw miracle in front of my eyes. I saw people losing, like in 6 months, 20 to 25 kgs. I saw in 1 year they lose 40 kgs. And they get rid of all kind of, they reverse all kind of health problem like diabetes, all kind of arthritis, inflammatory disease, because who could not become pregnant, they become pregnant. I was
Yeah.
so happy with results. But what was always like making me shocked and sad, that lots of individuals, they have been through all that successful times of being on keto diet, but somehow after some period of time, when they gone through some stress or through some happy events in their life, they got married or something happened to them, they just drop everything and they forget how many benefits they was having and how it was nice. And I put so much efforts to make them slim and happy. Then all of a sudden, I can see what happened, why they are not continue, why, what is missing in me, what I don't know. What is happening to my customers that once they achieve good results, after some time they put on weight again and they lose all the benefits they was having because of the low carb healthy fat eating or keto diet. And then I was like in continuous dilemma, what to do, what is wrong from my side, how to improve this situation, and how, which information there is which I don't know apart from green, orange, and red column, which knowledge is there that I'm not aware about. There is something hiding behind that what is that something I must learn. And then all of a sudden I saw publicity of yours about psychology of eating, Real Meal Revolution, psychology of eating. And
then what happened?
I was thinking maybe that is something new. Maybe I never hear anything like this, or I never been studying anything like that. Let me join. So when I joined, first of all, I was like, oh, I'm going to save the world. I will learn all the formula, what is the psychology of eating. I will advise people. When I joined one session, second session, I realized that actually there is a lot of things I still supposed to learn about myself. And I supposed to even maybe rescue myself first of all. There is so many things was resonating to me when I was seeing on your lessons about your relationship with food. Because even myself, even to my customers, I never been going into such details about relationship with food. Actually, I never heard this word, relationship with food. I know relationship with family, with husband, with kids, with friends, but I never even thought there is something like this, like relationship with food. So it was like really revolutionary knowledge which I started to receive.
That's great. And so when you were on this journey, you said, so you were hoping to help others with the knowledge, and now you've realized you need to help yourself. What are some of the things that have changed in your own mind with regards to your relationship with food and perhaps just your general understanding of yourself?
General understanding, actually, your course is a very, very emotional course. I have never dig inside me so much deep in my 45 years. I have never tried to open old files inside me and discover what is in it, what information have been filed in it. And first of all, sometimes we don't understand why we behave in this way, in this particular way, but not in that way. And that is not only about food. It is relation to everything, relation to habits. So when I was going through your lessons, I discovered that actually I am such a rescuer. You can't believe, Jonah, what I was doing. You can't believe this much rescuer I was. I just give you one example. Like, I was so enthusiastic about keto diet. I would train one lady who would, and she's just joining. She's cool. She does not understand yet what is waiting for her and what she will be doing. I would take this lady to shop. I will shop with her. I would go to her home. I will help her to cook. I will teach her to cook. This much rescuer I was. And then Can you imagine how it was painful that after all that efforts, you may see that actually, yeah, she lose her 15 kgs and then she forget about it, and then she gone back and she put on weight even more. Then I was thinking, like, unless it's happened from inside you, then outside things can help. If you are changing your diet, you are changing the things from outside. Yeah, maybe it will work for some time, but when you distracted from that things to be working on you, you are still the same person. Nothing changed inside. You are still remaining the same. You still have same thoughts. I never knew that we can control thoughts. I never knew. It's you. Your program teach me that you actually can catch your thoughts and understand and analyze. And it's not like thoughts have to bring you to action. It's your action have to already influence your thoughts somehow. I don't know if I'm explaining if it's proper. Let's say an example. In a green column, there is a lot of things which, or in orange, there is nuts. So we would just grab nuts like this whenever we want. We are hungry or not, we would do it. It was just like our habit and our thoughts. Oh, thought came that, oh, I'm jumping and I'm eating that nuts. But how from inside me, I did not change the decision. I did not change myself to understand, do I need it now or not? Why I'm taking that whole kind of nuts? So many things has happened during this period of me learning psychology of eating in your classes. So many things I realized about myself and started to implement it on my own life. As you know, from beginning, I said I'm always implementing on myself. And then I will advise to people. But also I understand that we should not rescue people. When you rescue people too much, we are contrary, we are trying to drown them down. We first of all, I discovered that I have to understand myself. I have to learn what I am inside to improve relationship with myself first. This is the most important thing before you starting to improve relations with everything which is outside you, with food, with people, with family. With the first relationship to be improved with yourself. As a result of this, within a period of time I have been in your classes, as a result, I was always believing that my weight was okay. My weight was normal. And because I'm tall, no one ever telling me, oh, you need to lose weight. Contrary, everyone telling, oh, you look nice. And no. So I was also believing that. So, but during this program, being in your classes, I lost 8 kgs. I could not believe from where that was going, but it was. And recently, like it's yesterday, I was buying one new dress, and I grabbed as I used to grab L, large size, and I was going to try it in the changing room. And the sales lady tell me, Madam, I think you can try M, medium, instead of large. And I was, oh, really? You think so? And I was like, I wanted to start kissing that lady out of happiness. You think so? Okay, let me. I took the medium one and I tried, and it was fitting. And I was, my God. And of course, centimeters as well change. I have discovered that when we lose weight, let's say weight is 86, the size of your waist is also 86 centimeters. Weight is 86 kilograms, but your waist is 86 centimeters. When your weight becoming 76, your waist also becoming 76. This is amazing. I just discovered. So many benefits, even about my physical body, but what change is happening inside and what change is happening on my personal level, personal relation with myself. This I can't even explain you. People have to feel it. They have to feel it. I can't just explain you. You have to, once upon a time, you have to go through that deep cleansing of all your files. And I'm so happy, I'm so grateful to God that this time came now when I'm 45 and I'm like
still young.
I mean, I still have that capacity to implement and to change myself, and amazing.
That's great. So what do you think this changes about your future? How does the rest of your life look now that you've gone through this process?
There is still a lot to learn. I'm still in the program not yet finished. So, and what I believe that actually I'm going to start being different. I'm already looking to others as a different person and to myself. Some people who did not see me since long, when they meet me, they're telling, Irina, something changed in you. You are different. The way you, I don't know, bring yourself. You know, we never learn, no one ever teach us, in school we never learn that you actually need to love yourself and to be kind to yourself first of all. We never learned this. I'm happy to start learning it when I'm 45 years old. And all that change, automatically, when you are changing from inside, you are starting to attract better habits. You are starting to attract better thoughts. You are starting to feel yourself differently. So I'm already adopted few different habits thanks to your course, and I'm also learning how to break old habits, which is very difficult task to do. And also, when I'm reading that, I'm just thinking, why don't we have this lesson in high school? That is amazing. What actually people need this. How to build new habits, how to break old habits. And I joined psychology of eating, but actually psychology of eating, it is so big topic that I understood that before even making my relationship proper with food and proper relationship with all the world outside, I'm building now, and I have already succeeded of building a proper relationship with myself, with my inner Irina, with that girl who lives inside me. You can relate what classes it was and how
I remember.
it was.
Amazing. So, Irina, I mean, that's amazing, and I love the inner child, the little girl. You know, that was I found that very actually difficult to participate in. It was, you know, as a dad, and I look at my daughter and then see my wife, and even just like the young boy's self of me thinking about all of that. I mean, what I don't want to do is give away too much of the program here, because I think like you can easily become terrified when you think about the exercise you have to do. But if we talk about like the benefits that you receive from the exercises, then it's really powerful. What kind of people do you think would benefit from this program?
Everybody who is struggling with some inner problem and cannot find answers in their life. They don't know answers, and they don't even understand what is happening to them, and they don't know whom to contact. Those people who cannot stick to one goal. Like in the morning, we all decide, oh, today I wake up, today I will do my exercise, today I will do my diet. But why till evening we are completely different? People who can't stick to their goals, people who has any kind of unhealthy relationship with food, or even unhealthy relationship in their own life, people who dependent on somebody, and they feel that they lost their self-confidence, they lost their self-esteem, they lost themselves. They feel it, but they don't know where to find the answers. And I want, like, through this my interview, I want all people to understand that whenever you have any inner question which you can't answer, you have to join this kind of
program.
Psychology of eating, psychology of relation with food, this kind of program, and you will find so many things and so much knowledge which will help you to reshape your life completely in different way.
That's amazing. Irina, thank you so much for coming on to talk about your experience. And for those of you watching and you are interested in how, I mean, everything that Irina just said is what people on this program have said over and over. And I think you articulated that beautifully. So if you are interested, click on the links in this video or pop us a mail at support@Real Meal Revolution, and we'll give you more information about the eating psychology online transformation program. I know, Irina, you are going to come back to us and talk about your experience on the Hero program at a later stage. But congratulations on losing 8 kilos. I know that wasn't the goal. The goal was to heal the mind. And thank you again for coming to chat to us. It's a pleasure having you.
I'm so grateful to Real Meal Revolution for everything. Thank you so much.
Thanks.